All right, guys, everybody, welcome to AI Connect. And as I was saying, we have a very important guest all the way from New York, Master Colbert, Master Cole, the Alchemist. He's a healer, he's a meditator, and he's a great friend. A friend with whom the connection was instant, and we felt home the moment we met each other. So it was a great feeling to have all of you connect with us. And I'm so happy that Colbert, you're here with us today. It's such a pleasure to host you in this event. We have a lot of these new youngsters who are here, who is learning meditation with us, who wants to grow in this field of spirituality. And it's so nice to have you. And it's also nice to have you, Jill, with us to share this space with us and share this beautiful wisdom. So we would request, yes, hello, Jill. Nice to see you. Amazing smiling faces there. So that's Jill. Both of them are the co-founders of Zencation's Retreat, an organization that organizes virtual and physical retreats for spiritual growth and evolution. So they have amazing setups. They do amazing things to get beautiful people together and create awesomeness by just bringing them together in this one space. I mean, that's something exactly what Awaken Youth intend to do,
मैं
and
छोड़ के आऊंगी मैं
you
लेके
guys are
आऊंगी
doing
सब
similar thing, the
चार्जर
different side
मेरे
of the world. So let's do it together. Let's co-create this beautiful new age that is about to come. So thank you, Jill, for being here. Thank you, Cove, for taking our time and taking us into this beautiful meditation and also sharing your wisdom. So excited to hear you, and let's begin.
Sahil, thank you so much to
Over to
the
you,
AY
Cole.
Connect. To the AY Connect family, thank you so much for putting this together. I want to make sure everybody can hear me. Can you hear me well? Beautiful, beautiful. Well, for me, like Sahil said, as soon as we connected that first day, it was an instant connection. It was something that really only spiritual. When you have a spiritual understanding and you're learning to raise your energy and your vibration, you will start to realize you will connect with the people that are meant for you. Meditation, I found meditation about almost 10 years ago. And meditation for me, it helped change my life. And the whole talk about today is all about finding success through meditation. And success is really what you make it. But for me, I started to realize success for me was about finding peace at all times, finding peace no matter where I was. I am born and raised in New York. New York is a busy city. There is a lot of energy that goes on over here. It's easy to get lost in everyday life. And when I was young and ambitious, and I just was going all over the place, and I was seeking success in the wrong places. The thing about meditation is that when you start to grow up and you're filled with your upbringing, you grow up in society, you get a name, you're born into a religion, you're born with a skin color, and these things you can start to relate to. So when someone asks you who you are, a lot of people may say that they're a doctor, or they may speak about their profession, and we tend to associate with what we do or who we are. And what meditation helped me do, it helped me peel back the layers. It helped me start to really go back deep within to understand who I really was. So you can ask yourself a simple question: who am I? And if you really have that type of self-talk with yourself and say, who am I? You'll start to realize what the mind thinks that you are. And meditation was a tool for me to really look at myself in the mirror. And it really started to help me find out what my real success was. I grew up starting off with just throwing a lot of parties, and it was about having fun. And then I wanted to find more meaning in life. And that's when I started to really understand what was for me. When we grow up in a society, we grow up in classes, we grow up with teachers, we grow up with friends, it's easily to go astray. It's easy to start to follow a crowd. It's easy to begin to live life for other people. It's really not yourself. And for me, I started to have to realize I had to find out what was happiness for me, what was for me, what wasn't for me. And only you know who you are. Only you know what is for you. And a lot of the time when we have the pressures of family and society, we may start to people please. But ultimately, the true happiness can only found from within. It really is not something that somebody else can show you. And meditation allowed me to shut off everything outside and tap within. And too much of the time, because we have these eyes that are constantly analyzing, they're constantly looking, they're constantly judging, they're constantly comparing. It's easy for you to get lost in that exterior world. But the reality of it is this world is an interior world. It's all about where you start within. You create this interior world, and then the exterior starts to reflect that. So when my mindset was about making money and success and just chasing these things, I got it. But when I got it, I did not feel it, the success that I wanted. It was a happy just effect, but it was not joy. Happiness is a feeling. Joy is a feeling that can go transcend any type of circumstance of life. And I started to really start to find joy and peace in just my own company, in going within and not having to go out with friends or do other things that were outside of myself. It was taking too much energy. But what meditation did for me, it allowed me to take off all of the blindfolds. It took off all the filters, and it gave me the real authentic me. And now I'm in a place where I've helped hundreds of people find clarity. It finds finding your purpose. And this is what meditation will do. It help you understand what your purpose is. And when you're able to tie your purpose and your life passions, then you will start to find success in every moment. Success is never something that you have to chase. It just becomes a beingness. The now moment is success. The fact that we're able to be here is success. The fact that we're able to breathe air, we're being successful. We're automatically have it. So it's about learning to be grateful for what you have, to be able to sit here in the moment. Meditation means to bring awareness to. And we most of the time, we want to bring awareness to the now moment, the present moment. And the key to meditation is your breath. Your breath is something that is constantly happening. And a lot of the time we go through day, we forget to breathe. We have to wait for that moment to sigh and let all the stress off. It's because the spirit is like, I need air, I need oxygen. So it's going to do what it does. We have these things, I call it our God technology. It's a technology that is specifically given to us, and it's a vehicle for us to go through life. I know we've all heard the term, or if we haven't, we're spirits living a human experience. And we're really here to learn. We go through life and we go through these experiences. We go through this school of experiences to find out what is for us. Everything that we've gone through was because we needed to go through it. Every experience we go through is there to teach us something. And when you're able to be aware and be present in the moment, you're able to catch on to what that moment is teaching you. But if you're thinking about tomorrow or you're thinking about yesterday, you're going to miss the lesson. And you will realize you will start to experience lessons over and over and over until you say, I no longer want to experience that. What did I do to get to that place? And this is where you start to become really aware that you create your reality. You create the world that exists outside of you. It all starts with you. It's your thought process, it's your attitude, it's your energy. You can literally change the reality of your world by just going within. And you have this spirit that's constantly been guiding you since you were a baby, before you even came into this world, that's witnessed and seen everything that you've gone through. It's experienced and watched everything that you've gone through. It's an awareness that's always been there. So you can say, I remember when I was a child, but a remembering is putting back together. I remember when that experience happened. It's an awareness that you were experiencing that moment, that you're still able to sit here now and say, I remember that like it was yesterday, because it's a consciousness that never leaves. And as we have these bodies of a vehicle, these vehicles, they'll leave, but this consciousness that we have will exist for forever. And the more we become aware of it, the more we're able to understand that This is not the end all be all. This is just a experience. This is just a small time period for us to get it all right. And that is the beginning of when everything starts to make sense. So for me, I just wanted to do, I want to do a brief meditation with us all to understand why it's important to stay present, why, how incredible it feels to be in your own presence. And the beauty of this is that we have all of us that are here together, and it doesn't matter where you are, we are still connected through these mediums. We're all experiencing this now moment together. We're all witnesses of this present moment together. And even though you're in India or you're in New York or you're in Florida, the now moment is, we're all connected in this present moment. And there's no greater feeling to know that you're able to connect with all of these beings, no matter where they are, and still all enjoy this present moment. So wherever you are, I just want everybody to just shake off the day. It's an early morning wherever you are. I want you to just be present. I have my singing bowl. I will be ringing it throughout the meditation. And like I said, meditation is really just about being present. Our breath is our greatest key. If you ever catch your mind wandering, that's okay. That means you're aware of it. You retreat back to the breath. The right way to breathe is breathing in through your nose, and your stomach should expand out, chest out, and exhale out. You want to find a pace that's nice and easy for you, but the breath is better. The longer the breath, the better. The deeper the breath, the better. So wherever you are, I just want you to relax. I want you to shake it off. I want you to begin to just bring awareness to all that's around you. I want you to look around the room, be aware of everything that's around you. Just really take in the environment that you are in, and just be aware of it before we close our eyes, because all about awareness is understanding what's going on around you. If you want to understand what's going on around you, you know that you're in a safe space, then you feel comfortable enough to be able to now close your eyes and be present. I want you to bring awareness to the seat that you're sitting on, whether you're on the floor, whether you're on the bed. Just be fully present and begin to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Long, deep breath in. And at the top of the inhale, you can hold the breath and slowly exhale out. I want you to continue to breathe. Fill up the chest, fill up the stomach, and slowly exhale. With each breath, feel more present. With each exhale, you release any tensions. I want you to feel the seat right under you, your feet grounded and rooted, the clothes as they lay on your body. And if you feel any tension in the body, just on the exhale, release it. In with the new, out with the old. If you find the mind wandering, that's great because you are aware of it. You just come right back to the breath. I want you to bring your awareness starting at the soles of your feet. Work your way up to your legs, Any tension arises anywhere in your body, you just release it on the exhale. To your thighs, to your hands, your arms, working your way up your back, all the way up to the top of your head. You find yourself in a more peaceful state, a more relaxed state, a more aware state. Feel the ease of your breath as it enters into the body. And feel the slow release as it leaves. Now is all that we have. And with each breath that we breathe, we become more aware how much the now moment means. The past does not exist. The future does not exist. Only in the mind. They all happen in the present now moment. We choose to bring our awareness and leave it here in the present. Feel the peace that you feel by being able to just be present. The now moment is a gift. That's why they call it the present. I'm going to sound these singing bowls and just continue to remain present and allow the vibrations to just fill you. Feel the oneness to all of the universe. You are a divine reflection of the universe, fully functional by yourself. You have a heart that has continued to beat since before you even entered the world. It's taken no breaks. Your existence alone is a miracle. You are divinely and uniquely made. There is no one quite like you. And that is your gift. If you are able to be here in this now moment, that means that you still are here for a reason. You are chosen to be here in this present moment. Take a long, deep breath in. Slow exhale out. I want you to remember that this now moment is always accessible to you. This now moment is where you will find freedom. You are just pure consciousness. In this clarity, you will find yourself, your true self. You can feel the abundance that you have access to is limitless. You are limitless. Long, deep breath in, breathe. Slow exhale out. Take 2 more breaths. Long, deep breath in. Slow exhale out. 1 more deep breath. Slow exhale. And on the bell, you can slowly come back and bring your awareness back to the room that you're in. And even as you start to open your eyes, still remain present. There's no need to think. It's just take in the present moment. The beautiful thing about these singing bowls is that they play vibrations. And for most of us, we know that our body is mostly composed of water. And meditation is a way for you to raise your vibration. And they say the more that you learn to raise your vibration, the more and more you can seek to find alignment. You know, the way Sahel, Awakened Youth, was able to connect with myself, Jill, and Zencation was because we became the vibration. And when you become the vibration, there is an alignment, there's a flow where everything starts to just come with ease. It's a harmony. The way nature works is a flow, it's a harmony. And when we get held down by stresses, everyday life, it brings down our vibration. There are frequencies of low vibrational words and there's high vibrational words, low vibrational thoughts, high vibrational thoughts. When you think of prosperity, abundance, wealth, sharing, family, happiness, joy, these things, they bring your spirits high. When we see a world that's going on and a lot of the madness that's happening, it's easy for it to weigh you down. But what we can control is ourselves. We can start to control turning off something that's not making us feel well. We can control walking away from a scenario that doesn't serve us in the best way possible. We can control saying, I'm going to give myself 20 to 30 minutes of meditation before I start my day to make sure that I'm not carrying over some energy from the past day that's not serving me anymore. You know, the past is there to teach us. It's there for a reference. It's there for us to look back and see what we no longer want to experience, or see the pain that we once experienced and never wanting to go through it again. And the more and more we're able to become aware of the present moment, we're able to catch it. But if we're not aware, we don't catch it, and we're bound to repeat it over and over. And the universe is only going to show us that because it's trying to lead us to the point to say, you missed something, and that's why you're not getting to the next space. And the more and more you're able to catch it, life will become easier. It is a beautiful thing. And meditation is a gift that requires nothing. They have not found a way to monetize off of your breath, and hopefully they never do. But it's a breath is our greatest gift. You know, it's funny. I saw a talk, and the gentleman said, if you want to see what your body wants, try to hold your breath underwater and just stay there. Your body is going to say, to hell with everything, I need my breath. Leave it alone, because your body knows exactly what it needs. This body that we have is such an intelligent piece of technology. It knows exactly what it wants. Awareness is being able to see, how do I feel after I eat something? How do I feel after I've spent time with somebody? This is where you're starting to bring awareness to say, you know, that's not serving me anymore. Or I'm around this person, I realize every time I'm around this friend of mine, every time I leave them, I feel drained. That's awareness. And that's only to help you. You can sometimes, we have to love people from afar, especially when we're trying to figure life out. This is your journey, and only we can save ourselves. No one else can do it. It's really a self job. We have the beauty to be able to surround ourselves with amazing beings so that we can join together, so that we can We can learn together. We can take tips from each other. But ultimately, it will always be you. It'll be you that is going to know that this is for me and this is not for me. That experience, I tried it. It's not for me. I no longer want to experience it anymore. And the more and more you become true to yourself, the more and more you become alignment with your soul. Your soul has a mission, and you came here to do something great. We all came here to do something. We all have our own gifts. We all have our own passions. And it's about using these passions to inspire others to be themselves. And it won't look exactly like somebody else's, but that's the beauty, is that nobody is like you. And the more and more you start to fall in love with yourself, the more and more you start to know who you are, the more and more you're able to set the boundaries. You're able to understand, I'm not okay with that. Or these are the standards that I have in my life. And if somebody is able to love you the way that you love you, then you're able to understand that this person is for me. But if that person is not, that's okay. And that's fine. I'll love you from afar. You have to find out what is for you. And that's what meditation allowed me to do. It allowed me to become more authentically me. It allowed me to realize what my purpose was. My purpose is to help people. And all the other things come with it. You know, it's about finding a way to make your passion a part of your paycheck. And at times it may be difficult, but nothing in life, nothing worth having ever will come easy. And these are the tests that the universe will bring for you. It's an understanding that we do come from families that have their own lineages, their own generational traumas. And this is about awareness again. I have to be able to become aware and say, I'm realizing that I'm acting in a way that's not desirable. And it could be something that you've just literally taken on from the past generation. And it's about healing these things. And it's up to you. You really can't hope for somebody else to do it if you realize that you're here and you may be that one child in the family that's choosing to awaken. We're finally awakening. We're in this age of awakening. And it's up to you to do the work. And you can save and heal past generations by doing the work. But it's up to us. And that is the beautiful gift. It is at times it may be weighing, like we have such a responsibility, but you were chosen for this. This is something that's going to allow you to go a lot further than you could have ever thought. Meditation allowed me to grow myself. It allowed me to work on myself. It allowed me to take awareness and accountability for where I fell short so that I can become better, not only for myself, but also for the people around me. And if we all do that work, the planet has no choice but to become better. It will raise. It'll raise. And it's truly an incredible feeling to feel free, to no longer be held down by anything. There is not a thing that can hold me down. And I'll tell you, one of my greatest fears in life was death. And it was death more so seeing my loved ones pass away. So what the universe did is gave me death over and over and over until I was able to become at peace with it. And I realized that death is really an illusion. You know, death is it's a tough thing because we do love having the physical aspect of having a loved one. But these memories, I can remember all of these loved ones and they'll be right here with me. I can feel their presence. And that's because it's a full belief and understanding what this person did. We've this in this year alone, 2020, we've lost a lot of people, a lot of strong, powerful people in the world, but their legacies will continue to live on. There's something that will never, ever be able to leave. And that's because they went to the point of living out fully through their passion. So even without them being here, you'll always know what this person brought to the world, the contributions they brought to the world that can help push society forward. And this is what we came to do. There's no greater feeling knowing that you left an imprint on people. And that's all that we seek to do here. And it's an honor and pleasure to be able to be here with Sahil, Awaken Youth. You guys are doing such an amazing job. I'm so happy to see everybody that's here. It is an honor and pleasure to just be able to have these gifts, these tools to connect with people in India. It's truly an honor and pleasure, because without the blessings of these technologies, and understanding that it was a human being that came up with each and every one of these things, and that's how great we are as human beings. We can use these minds and these bodies to really help bring society forward. We can bring a world into a better place by using our gifts. And as you use your gift, you're able to go a long way. You know, we have these iPhones that Steve Jobs had helped make, and even though he's not here, it's still one of those technologies that has helped society move forward. And we all have that power to make an impact in any type of way. There are no limitations. The only limitations that are there are the ones that we create in our mind or that have been put on us. And that's what meditation allows us. It allows us to take these limitations off. It allows you to say, I'm not going to say I can't. I can do anything. I am limitless. Anything I put my mind to, I can manifest. And with that belief, with that energy, when you step into this meditative state, you step into this void space, you can really feel it. You can really feel it, see it, happen it, and then all of a sudden it comes to fruition. So I want you to fully believe in yourself and never stop believing in yourself. And that's it, it all starts with you. The more and more you're able to fall in love with yourself, you'll fall in love with your gifts, you'll fall in love with your flaws, and be able to say, that's not my strong point, but I know what I need. I need somebody else that is strong in that space, so that we can work together, because it's a collective at this point. No great person ever did something alone. Nobody. It was always a team. It was always a family that pushed each other forward. And that is ultimately what the reflection of the universe is. The universe does not work that way. The sun does not work alone. Sun needs the moon. It is a reflection. And when we understand that these planets are really just planets that take place inside of us, it's a constant work. It's an alchemy that really happens. And that's honestly what alchemy is. It's when you see two or more things and it makes it great. And you realize what we in meditation, we used all of the elements. We use air, which was the breath. We use water, which is our body. We use fire, which is in the heart. And we have earth, which is this body that continues to grow hair. We are a full reflection of that. And that is the alchemy of all of life. So, family, it is truly an honor and pleasure. I hope that everybody was able to receive something. And for me, I am always here. I am on Instagram. You can catch me at I am_the Alchemist. I will always be available to reach out to. The Awaken Youth, thank you so much for putting this amazing, amazing thing together. And the fact that it happened last minute. Zencation retreats. We also host virtual retreats. Our next one is actually on a chakra alignment, and it's all about earning these chakras. We know we have these energy centers within us. And as we build awareness, you'll start to be able to become aware that you may need to work on something. This chakra is blocked. I need to work on this one. And then as the energy starts to flow, you'll say, I'm having a blockage, or I'm not being able to visualize this color. This is where you're able to really tap into your awareness, and you'll start to really be able to trust yourself and know what you need to do in that next space or what you need to work on. But it's always about yourself. This is a journey for self, and it's about knowing yourself. And only you will know you. No one else will be able to know you the way you know you. And it's really about unlocking all of these truths and releasing all of these limitations so that you can be fully free and experience life the way it was supposed to. So, family, that is my time. My love and light is with you, Sahil. Thank you. Anything else that you need from me, please let me know. And I'm thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Thank you so much. Think you're on mute. You're on mute, Sahil.
It's amazing to hear this wisdom, Cole. I mean, truly profound in every way. It was so heartwarming, when you're speaking, and especially these beautiful wisdom. It's so heartwarming. I mean, I can feel my heart become warmer because of the love that you have, and being where you are in the hustle and the bustle of the world, all the way in New York City. Uh, I'm sure it takes profoundness to be where you are, to retain the space, the groundedness, the energy, the love, you're holding in this presence right now. It's amazing, Cole, to have you like this. And so I would really like this moment right now, the opportunity right now for the Awakening Roots to interact with you. And anybody, guys, please share how you felt about what he shared, what really hit you, and if you want anything to ask with him, if you have any questions, if you want to share something, so please come forward. He would love to connect with us. We should connect with you. So go ahead.
Hi,
Nisha.
Colbert.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi, Colbert. This is Santosh.
How are you, Santosh?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's a very nice experience, and it's very energetic, and I feel very, what you call, energy flow in mind. Okay, thanks for this.
It's an honor and pleasure. It's an honor and pleasure. Honor and pleasure. That's what it's about. The energy flow. You'll start to become more aware of it. You'll feel the energy flow. The more and more it runs through this chakra system. It's about it's electricity. We're electric beings, and the more and more we're able to tap into that, we'll become that light. That light is literally something you'll start to see awaken inside of us. And when we walk to somebody, sometimes you'll shock somebody on their hand. It's electricity. We are that. That is really what we are, and we can build that charge. And it's a life force. It's really a life force that we have. And the more and more we're able to start to build that energy up, you'll start to feel it. You'll feel more energy throughout the day. You'll be more alert. You'll wake up with more energy, and that's really what we need to go through life. Thank you, Santosh.
Great.
Anybody
Misha,
else?
Misha, would you like to speak something? How did you feel, Misha? How are you feeling?
Hi, Colbert. My
Hi.
name is Misha, and it was really great. I mean, I could feel every word you said, and the vibrations of singing bowl were so nice. Means I felt like something was amplifying. Very, very nice. You took the session in a very simple way, and so with so peaceful. It was very peaceful.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you, Misha. Thank you, Misha. It's as simple as it is. Meditation is very simple. It doesn't really need to be something complex, and that's my goal, is to let people understand it's very simple. It's funny. I had a conversation with my aunt yesterday, and she was like, "I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't meditate. I'm not." I said, "It's not that difficult. It's not that difficult, Tati. We're going to do it." And she's like, "I just can't do it. I'm thinking about the food." And I said, it's a practice. Meditation is like working out. We're not going to see results the first time we work out, but if we keep at it few days a week, every day, you will start to realize that I'm able to keep my focus more in the present moment. At first, I could only do it for 2 minutes, and now it's 5 minutes, and now it's 10 minutes, because you're training the mind muscle to stay present. And when you take that type of mindset into everything in life, you'll realize that you're more efficient. Even in a conversation with somebody, the more present you're able to be, the more they're able to feel you, the more they're able to connect with you. But if I'm thinking about tomorrow, I'm thinking about, oh, I got to do dinner, I can't be here with you. There's nothing else that matters in this now moment. It doesn't. I've shut everything out to tap into this present moment with you all, and that's what meditation is being able to bring your awareness to the present moment. And the more and more you're able to tap into this present moment and give that to energy, people feel it and they receive it better. But if I don't prepare that way, then you won't have all of me, and that's a disservice to myself and my gifts. And my only thing is to make sure that anytime I'm able to connect with anybody, they get all of me in those moments, so that you can leave that imprint on somebody to say that that person gave me some type of way or helped me shift my mindset or just plant a little seed. We're not here to change the world in one instant, but each little seed that we put out into the universe, it goes a long way. It's a trickle effect. It's like water. It goes and it'll expand out. So Thank you, Misha.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Inaya, do you like to share how you felt?
It's so amazing you to come and share this. It's we can connect with it so much, coming from the same space, feeling, having the same kind of uh, goal, you know, to spread meditation as much as you can. It is a very simple. It's a very simple tool and a very simple exercise,
Mhm.
which just helps you connect with yourself, know yourself better, with your higher self,
Mhm.
with the God inside you. It is so amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Inaya. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's an honor. That is it. That's the gift, and that's for me. Sahil, I love to when Sahil leads meditations. It's always a gift. But when we talk about that moment, the awareness when we first popped on that meditation, we did a meditation. As soon as he popped on, it was an instant connection. It was an energy that only when you raise a spiritual connection, it's like I knew him before, and it's really we knew each other clearly from a different lifetime, but you have to be in that type of knowingness. A lot of the times we talk about like I feel like I know you from somewhere. I feel like I know you from somewhere, and that's what a connection is. It's really that's the type of world we live in. We have these type of connections, and now in the world that we're living in, we're finding these connections a lot easier, and they're happening a lot more because as a collective, everybody's becoming a lot more aware and conscious of everything that's going on. But meditation is that tool, and it's very simple, but it's also very difficult for people to tap into. But when you take it seriously, and I try to make it as simple as possible so that even a 3-year-old can do it. My son is 5 years old, and he's been meditating since he was in the womb, and you can see the difference even with the children in his age group. He's a lot more aware because this is something that we apply every day, and it's really just a simple tool, but it allowed me to build a more authentic relationship with myself, with the universe, with all around me, and it's really the gift that keeps on giving. Meditation is the gift that keeps on giving.
Manisha, would you like to share something?
Hi, Colbert. This is Manisha here. So it was such a beautiful sharing. Like I got connected with each and every word of yours, and the way you explained in such a beautiful and simplest manner. Like seriously, thank you so much for this beautiful sharing. And the meditation was really good. I could feel the vibrations, the energies of singing bowl, and it's one of my favorite instrument actually, just because of its vibrations, energies which I feel. So thank you so much for this sharing. It really helped and helped me to connect better. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you. Yeah, these singing bowls, they're really healing. There's some real healing tools. The Tibetan singing bowls, and it's like I said, vibrations. They all have a different frequency. And Nikola Tesla, he's probably one of the greatest, people that I look up to. But he said, if you want to understand the world, you have to look at it in terms of energy, frequency, and vibrations. And that's really what we are. We are energetic beings, and we want to speak high frequencies into the world. And the more and more we raise it, the more and more we're able to tap into this energy. It's like the way the radio works. You tap into a frequency, you turn the knob, and then you're able to hear a different sound. So when you raise yourself to this frequency, you can start to hear messages clearer. You're able to understand what is for you better. If you're someone, all of a sudden, it's like, do I want to do that? Is that something I should do? And all of a sudden, the voice is like, no, that's not it. There's something better for you. And you trust that because you're starting to really learn who you are. You're starting to trust yourself, and you no longer have to have someone else to tell you what to do or have someone point you in a direction. You fully have a navigation system within yourself that's been guiding you. But the more and more you become aware of it, it's like now I'm starting to make sure I hit my points every time. I'm starting to hit 10 out of 10. It was like I'm no longer, there's no failure anymore. Every step is a success because I'm just fully guided in those directions. So thank you, Manisha.
Thank you, Manisha. And I would love to, there's this amazing, beautiful goddess with us also, along with Cole. We have Jill Jackson, who is also another co-founder of Zencations. They've co-created this beautiful thing together, and it'll be incomplete if you do not hear from her wisdom and her love. So, Jill, please share yourself with these people. I'm sure you have something that they can learn. They can learn something from you too. So, Jill, please be
Of
yourself.
course. Thank you for having this, Cole. That was beautiful meditation. I appreciate it. Every time, the way that I met Sahil was through another gentleman, and I'm trying to think. Have you? I'm trying to think. I haven't had contact with him lately because he got off of social media. But the reason why I bring that up is because when I first met Sahil, he was meeting me to join Zencation or to talk about Zencation. And we went into a meditation with all 5 people in that time, I think, in that moment or a little bit later. And it was an energy that was instant. And when I started meditating, the person that actually taught me how to meditate was Cole. So when I'm able to go into these meditations with all of you, it's a blessing because I'm reliving this. I'm learning along with you. I'm going in all of this. And Zencation was a manifestation off of what we believe in, and meditation is a huge. So I just am happy to be here. Thank you, Sahil, and I can't wait to be back and doing this again at retreat.
Amazing. So it's so nice to have you, Jill. It's so nice to have you with us. And Otis was here with us. Otis has already come once and shared with all of us here. And he felt such beautiful vibe with us. He's offered a 7-day workshop with all the people here. He said, I'm going to take a open 7 days session for all the awakened youths, and he wants to do this transforming art has offered us already. So the next week we're going to have the transforming art technique shared by him for the next 7 days. So Otis has been an integral part of Awaken Youths too. So I mean, he's been integral to connect us too. So it was thanks to Otis that I was able to meet this beautiful family of Zencations. Undoubtedly.
Otis is another great being. Like I said, it's an energy thing. It's a frequency, and when you start to vibrate, the universe gives you the people that you need. And Otis is his energy. When you talk about energy, he's got a vibrant energy, and that's what makes him unique. We'll never forget Otis. Otis has an energy, and that's what it's about. I love how he expresses himself. He's fully himself, and that's what it's about. It's about fully becoming free, so that you can do whatever you like. And it never ceases to amaze me, because it's like how many amazing people we have connected with because of just doing the work. When you do the work, everything else will show up for you. You just do the internal work. It's as cliche as it sounds. You do the work internally, your external reality will reflect it, and it'll show up in people, your environment. Everything will change around you just by doing the work on yourself internally. And meditation is the tool. It is the tool. I swear by it, and I take it on into everything. Even when teaching with the sacred sexuality, it's all about being present. It's all about being able to be one with everybody and be able to give all yourself in this present moment to that person, so that they know this person cares. This person really does care. This person has a lot of love. Their energy, as soon as they come into the room, they raise the vibration. And when someone has a low vibration, you can feel it too. So it's one of those things. It's you have to be able to understand that you can really alter everything around you by becoming that change. And it all starts within. That's it. The only way out is in.
That's amazing. So, such a pleasure. I mean, we could obviously feel the vibrations raised the moment you entered, the moment you started talking. In every word, there was vibrations. There was some significance. And that's why we could connect to you in such a deeper level, not just in the intellectual, but in some deeper level. So really happy to have you, buddy. And just before, I guess if anybody wants to share or ask any questions to Cole on any topic about meditation, sacred sexuality, please, this is the time right now where you can have all this beautiful wisdom coming out of him. Because the best way to learn from a master is by asking the right questions. So if you have any, then shoot.
And for those, I'll speak a little bit about the sacred sexuality because I believe it's something that it's one of those things that has a misconception. The reality is that all of us came here because our parents came together and they created life, and the only way that they can create life is through this thing that we call sex. But sex is a sacred energy exchange. It doesn't happen. So we are composed of this feminine and masculine energy that exists within us. And when you understand that we're all composed of that, even if you may be born genealogy as a woman or a man, you're still composed of these energies. It's a balance. There's a duality that always exists. There's a feminine, masculine. There is a positive and negative charge to a battery. And that is a reflection. It's a yin and the yang. We all contain that. And the whole point of the meditation is to bring balance, to find balance. Because if we're overly masculine, that can be a little aggressive at times. And if we're overly feminine, that can lead you into a place of constantly being emotional. We want to be able to find the balance at all times in life. And it was about seeing everything in life as sacred. Life is sacred. This body is sacred. This body is sacred. The food that I put in my body is sacred. This is my temple. And when you apply it on the simple level of meditation, but you also take it into how you speak with somebody, how you deal with your loved ones, how you deal with a mate, you want to be able to be there for them. You want to be able to be balanced to them. And it's all about being aware and present in the moment so that you are able to say, how can I serve you best? But it always starts with yourself. It's about finding that sacredness within yourself, to find that balance within myself, to know that I'm complete. I'm complete by myself. And once I become complete, I'm no longer looking for somebody to complete me. Now we're just showing up together as two complete beings and choosing to make our lives better. I'm just here to be a complement to you. I'm not here to complete you. I'm not here to be your better half. Because if I'm your better half, then what are you? The worst half. We don't want that. We want to be able to have two complete beings that show up together. And that is how you can build a full happiness of joy, because it's like having an empty cup and trying to pour into an empty cup. Eventually, some water is going to fall out and we're both empty. But if we both come up to a point where our cup is running over, then we have abundance to share with each other. We never feel a lack. And that will only happen within yourself. And when you're able to bring that into a place of not only the bedroom, you're able to bring life. The life is charged with a high level of life force and love and passion that exists. And the fruit will speak from it. The children will speak from it. You'll birth enlightened children because you've done that type of work. And it all starts with yourself. And it's seeing everything in life as a sacred energy exchange. What we're doing right now is a sacred energy exchange. We're expressing ourselves. We're sharing our thoughts. We're sharing our ideas. We're sharing high vibration. That's all sacred. And if you see everything in life as sacred, you will bring this ideology into all walks of life. You will no longer see your time as a waste. No, my time is sacred. It is sacred. My breath is sacred. Who I spend time with, it's a currency. You spending time. You pay attention. It's all currency and energy that's happening at all times, but we tend to just see speaking or talking as minimal, like it doesn't mean anything. But when you start to see everything in life as sacred, you become more accountable for it. You pay attention to it the way you would pay attention to money. People tend to pay attention to their money more, and they're more frugal with their money than they are with their time. The time is more valuable than the money. You cannot get time back. So it is very important who we spend our time with, how we feel. This is all about awareness. We have to be aware of how we feel and what we feel in these moments. And it's all about being present. The more and more you're aware, be able to be aware in the moment, the more and more you're able to know what's for you and not for you. You're able to keep a full inventory of this is how much time I spend with this person. This is how my life gets better. Or I'm stressed every time I come with this person. It's all about awareness. But life is an experience. It's there to learn. There are no losses. There are only lessons learned. Just continue to experience life and find out what is for you. And do not have any type of limitations that can hold you back. Experience it to your highest expectation, obviously with responsibility, but with meditation, it'll definitely be that navigation that allows you to move through life, and then you'll see everything as sacred. So I see you all as divine beings. I see you all as unique, perfectly imperfect beings, and it's an honor and pleasure to share this time and space with you all. And I look forward to doing this again. Honestly, I appreciate you all. I appreciate you, Sahil. Thank you to the AY Connect. And I left my Instagram up there. You guys can follow me, and I'll definitely follow back. Namaste.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Paul. It was amazing. We would love to have you back, I'm sure. And, people are just I'm sure people are already hooked to your energies, and I'm sure they would want to have you again. It's just a pleasure to have you. So,
anytime. My honor and pleasure.
Honor and pleasure. So thank you so much for all your time. And we'll see you again, Cole. And we'll keep tuning in. And yeah, people are already following you. And do find him in Instagram as I Am Alchemist. He's already shared his Instagram profile in the chat section, so everybody, you can tune in to him, connect with him, ask him any questions. Does anybody has any questions? I mean, actually, somebody reached out to me. Do you have time, Cole, or you wanna? Of course. You have time. Excellent. So, Disha, would you like to share yourself and ask any questions if you have with Cole?
Yeah. Hello. Hi, Cole. So good to see you. So lucky to have you here. Yeah. Means whatever you shared today was really, really amazing. We can feel the vibrations of you and the singing bowl too. The singing bowl's vibe was so strong that I could feel it. The meditation was just for 5-10 minutes, but it was so wonderful that you asked us to be in our present. It is very important. And whatever you shared today about our breath, that our breath is very important. Like in today's in current situation, we can already feel that when a fish is inside the water, it needs oxygen, and it comes up to the water to take oxygen. Still, we in this COVID situation, we are feeling the same, wearing mask throughout the day. We also need oxygen to take out our mask. So it was really amazing. And whatever you shared about sacred sexuality, it is also it is a very important topic, and very means it is very meaningful, and people are really abusing whatever means they are taking it in a very wrong way, but it is not a wrong thing. Whatever you shared today was really amazing. And thank you for coming and sharing. It was just a
Thank you.
wonderful sharing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Disha. Your words mean a lot. Thank you so much. That's really what it's about. And like you said, those masks, that's 100%. A lot of us are in this space where we have to wear these masks. And when I have to wear them on to go into the store, like ripping it off, just taking that breath, it's everything. And it's not good because we're breathing in the carbon monoxide with the masks and things of those nature. So these little exercises, it helps because the oxygen, it does something to us. It can really reboot the whole body and the mind by just really allowing the breath to do what it does. It's incredible what we can do with these bodies. We literally have all that we need with us at these moments. All we need is water and some light food. The vegetarian foods, the vegan foods, and taking care of this temple. It goes a long way. It goes a long way. But I had to learn over time. My body started to speak to me. It says, you don't need to eat this. It doesn't make you feel good. You can eat lighter. You can start to juice. And it's about becoming aware, and your body will start to talk to you. And then sometimes it'll talk to you just by watching your bowels in the toilet, and you see the toilet doesn't look right. It's like it's telling you something. Pay attention to what it's telling you. It's very that simple. That's how much our body is looking out for us. It really wants to show us what we need to do, and it's trying to give us the hints and the awareness. This is all about raising awareness and consciousness. You have to pay attention to what's going on. But it's an honor and pleasure. And the sacred sexuality, again, in our society, in our world, they have suppressed sex and made it this terrible thing. And it's how we would not be able to be here without it. So it's about being responsible. It's about raising our awareness so it's not abused in the wrong ways. And it's really about bringing that approach. I had to learn to tap into my feminine energy. This is sitting still in meditation is a feminine aspect. It's like a tree is a feminine. It stays still, but it continues to grow. It's the stillness that brings it to you. So for you to, when you have to get up and now it's time to take care of business, now we're in the masculine mode, and that's what we're doing. We're in action mode. Receiving is a feminine thing. Giving is a masculine thing, and it's just being able to realize that it's constantly a balance that's taking place in front of us. And when we bring that type of mindset into relationships, into workplace, even with raising our children and kids in the future, it's always going to be a balance. You don't want to grow up in a world where you're overly masculine and don't cry, be a man. It's okay to cry. It's okay to just let the tears out. Why are you crying? What is upsetting you? Let's get to the root of it. Let's not just cover it up, because that's how real healing happens, is by release. Tears are a release, and there is nothing wrong with that. And I had to learn that because I grew up with their men don't cry. It's like, no, it's okay to cry. There's nothing wrong with crying. I embrace the tears. It's like new life. It's like water. So it's a rebirth that's happening.
Woohoo!
Anybody else?
Yeah, there is. Sneha, come up,
Please.
share yourself. Vanchika, Sneha, if anybody wants to share themselves.
So Anaya, you were going to say something.
Right. So what you said is so lovely that if like only if we are full, we can give it to someone else. Like only if we love ourselves unconditionally, only then can we love someone, and then can we give that love to someone else. And when you vibrate from that frequency, you will be able to attract that vibration yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all just so right. Like it's just yeah.
It's a great
I'm not.
feeling.
Yes.
Abundance. That's what we are. We're here to be abundant and be able to share and it's nothing because I have more than enough. We have more than enough, and it's really like looking at anybody. If anybody's ever had a time, my family came from humble beginnings where there wasn't a lot, and when people are in survival mode, it's tough to think about somebody else because I'm hungry. I'm trying to eat. So sometimes you really have to being selfish in a way to say like I'm not full yet, so I have to work on myself because no matter what, when you have loved ones and you want to be there for family and kids, you want to show up as your best self. And if you're not your best self, it does a disservice to them. So there's nothing wrong with saying, before I start my day, before I go taking care of anybody, I'm going to take care of me first. I'm going to make sure I take this 10, 20 minutes to me first, fill myself up, and then I will go serve everybody else. But I have to serve me first because I'm the source of everything that happens outside of me. If I don't fill myself up, I can't help anybody. I won't be showing up as myself, best self. And you want to show up as your best self because that's the best way to show up. So amazing. It's about to be 12 o'clock here. I could be up all night with you guys, but it's an incredible feeling. It's this type of stuff. It gives me life. It's like giving out. It's just constantly giving. It's a reciprocity. And this is the highest level of energy that we have. It's love. Love is really what allows the planet to continue to take place. And we need this type of energy more than ever now. We need to understand that a lot of fear and a lot of these lower vibration of anger are being put out through the media and things of this nature. But when we can control this, we can control this energy. I feel at peace. I don't want to leave, but it's an honor and pleasure.
All right. So Sneha, were you there? Reach out. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, like you said that we can't give others. It reminded me of a proverb also that you can't fill from an empty cup. So it's just that we have to fill ourselves. And also once there was one thing when Sahil Bhai had told that your energy is drained out. Like you have to fill it by doing meditation. You have to recharge. It's just a charging which we are doing for meditation for half an hour, 1 hour charging, which we are doing. So that was really likely said that yeah, we have to charge ourselves up to help to serve others. Now that's really nice.
That's it. That's it. It's a charge. We all of our phones need charging. It's like luckily
Yeah,
we're these beings, but we can go days and days. But this is how we do it consciously. This is how we literally consciously take our energy up. We charge ourselves, and it's energy. It's all coming from the cosmos. It's the only way we're able to be here. And it's like we have these cords, these imaginary tethered cords that keep us connected. And then when it's time for us to go, it goes, and the spirit goes with it. But we are here to make ourselves as best as we can while we're here. And meditation is really that tool to charge yourself.
Yes. Wow. What amazing sharing. So, I just wanted to meet everybody and, see and feel and interact with all these beautiful people who've just started meditating and who've just started flowering and awakening in their own journeys. So,
amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing to see all of your faces. And I'm just humbled to be able to be here and to say that I'm connecting with all of these amazing beings in India, across the whole world. It's truly amazing. And yeah, I feel it's family. It's family. Like really, you build soul family, and it's really what it is. We are reflections of each other, and that's what it is. We have all these people. They're always going to be a reflection of you. Everybody in your life will be a reflection of you. Every relationship will be a reflection of you, and it's there to teach you something. And I'm learning. I'm learning so much from you all. And that's something I seek to do, is to be a student and a teacher of life at all times. And we will always go out into the world. You are a student and a teacher, and you are a master. The master is in you. You have a master in you that is going to teach you everything that you have. But the more and more you become one with this master and learn the master, it'll start to teach you everything that you need to know. There's nothing like self-accountability. There's nothing like checking yourself to say, you got to knock that off. That's not for you anymore. You have to let go of that habit. It's not for you. Self-accountability, and that happens through meditation. It's like putting that mirror in front of you that's going to dissect what you have to work on and raise you to higher heights. And it's wisdom, unlimited wisdom that you can find through meditation.
So I guess no better message. So I guess we have another person coming in. You want to share? You have time, buddy?
Of course.
All right. You're loving it. So, all right, Vanshika, go ahead.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
It was amazing session today. I just want to share one thing. It was like 30 or 40 days I was doing meditation, and I shared with you also, Sahil, like I was not feeling like I'm doing meditation. Nothing was like, there was no drastic change. And I know it is a gradual process, it will take time. But there was a point where I felt so low, like nothing is happening. Every day I'm meditating, but then I'm not seeing the changes. And then it's been 4 or 5 days I didn't do meditation, and today again I joined in, and now I'm feeling like now I'm getting the change, like okay, this is what it does. Like it didn't feel like that, but then now again when I'm joining in, I'm feeling that energy. So yeah, now I'm getting it, but then I know it would take some time maybe, but sometimes it becomes so hectic, like I'm trying it from so many days and why it's not happening. And here people share so many their experiences, and then when I listen to them and I'm like, it's not happening to me, like why? So due to that, sometimes it's like I sometimes I don't do it, but then again after joining in today, I think I would continue doing it. And today's session was amazing. It was so simple. Like it was so simple to understand. Like he explained so simply. Like, so thank you for that. And I hope I'll continue. So yeah.
Yes, most definitely. And don't look for don't go into meditation with expectations, just go in with, I just want to enjoy the present, bring me into the present moment. And because when you look for expectations, then you're not really, you're seeking something. There's really nothing to seek. It's really just bringing yourself into the present moment, and you want to just ask the universe, whatever I need to receive, let me receive it in that place. Whatever is for me, but all I want to do is center myself in this present moment, this now moment. And then over time, you will see the changes. You will see the changes of how you think, your mind processes, and your approach to things, and you're a little more patient. It'll happen. But anytime you try to seek the expectations, and then it's like you'll start to set yourself up, because you're trying to look for something. You're looking for a type of a response. But just don't create the expectations. Enjoy the moment and just look to sink yourself into the present moment. Yeah. So,
Yeah. Thank you.
you're very welcome. I guess if the body is a temple, then we are praying it by meditating it. Yeah. Meditation is exactly that. You're taking care of the meditation is for the temple. Temple is exactly that. You're really giving the most care to the body. And it becomes a prayer. A prayer is more so something that you put out, but that's the way that you actually praise this temple that you are. You are worshiping this temple that you are in, just being grateful to have a body, being grateful, gratitude for the breath, gratitude for this body, gratitude for my eyes, gratitude for my health, gratitude for 2 feet, 2 hands, just health. Just be grateful. Gratitude is the greatest attitude to have, and it just seeks to bring you more. Just find anything to be grateful for. I'm grateful to have another day. I'm grateful to have another breath. I'm grateful to have another meal. It's you can find gratitude in any moment. Everybody has something to be grateful for, and I can find a million things to be grateful for that most people wouldn't think about. But it's the most thing I'm grateful for in this now moment is to be able to share this present moment with you all, and it's a gift. It's a gift.
Thank you, Cole. I guess no better way to close this session than gratitude, because we are equally grateful to have you. I guess we have another beautiful thing to be grateful for today is Cole, is to see this amazingly great master with us and sharing with us from far away, and it's 12 p.m. It's 12 a.m. there, it's night there, so we are literally from the different corner of the world. But it's so amazing to see that the truth is the same no matter where you belong, no matter where you are. We have the same language, we know the same truth. The truth exists the same no matter where you are. So this is the greatness. This is something that we need to all understand, that meditation is a universal truth. Gratitude, everything that you said is exactly the words that everybody together collectively share in this in every spiritual platform. This says that we do not have to belong to any particular religion or an information system, but just knowing the fact that no matter where you are, the truth remains the same. And that's, I guess, this and your expression today was a pure reflection that yes, it is a fact, that yes, no matter how far, no matter what color, no matter how we are, what background, if we meditate, we are going to discover the same truth, the cosmic truth. And such a great feeling to have you.
Thank you so much. This was fun. Thank you so much. And talking about this, and this is what finding a passion is about. This is when I started to teach about 7 years ago. Nothing made me feel better than knowing that I was helping people to see how valuable they were, giving them a simple gift and getting the confirmations and emails back to say my life has changed drastically by just implementing this simple tool in my everyday life. And it really is the gift that keeps on giving. And the more and more you tap into it, you will see the results. It is like working out the brain, and the brain becomes more stronger, and then you really become to know yourself. And when you learn to know yourself, you can love yourself fully. And when you love yourself fully, you will never allow anybody to disrespect you or not love you the way you need to be loved, because nobody will love you the way that you love you. And when that person shows up and learns to love you the way that you love you, you will know it. And that's what it's about. It's about creating that awareness for yourself, and it's about becoming the best version of yourself. And it's through experience. We go through relationships, and relationships may not go right, but you learn something. Learn something from those relationships and take something from it to say, I know I do not like that, and I know I like that. I know this is what I won't accept, and this is what I will accept. It's about really being aware of all that life is giving to you. And it only becomes easier. It only becomes easier the more and more you make the little tweaks. And now it's like I have fully made my life what it needs to be. And now everything starts to reflect it, because I started to really take my life into my own hands. I didn't let life take over me. I took life by the horns, and then now I'm going to control it. Thank you so much, everybody. All the words, they mean a lot, and I'm grateful to have you all. And my love and light is with you. And whatever you need, please feel free to reach out. And I'm sure I'll be back again. I look forward to being back again. Thank you all. Have an amazing day. My love and light is with you all.
Thank you. Thank you, Cole. Love and light to you too. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Cole.
Thank you.
Thank you for your beautiful presence, your energies, and your beautiful words. It will ring through us throughout the day. So, you have an amazing night, and
Thank you.
we'll have a beautiful day with these beautiful words.
Thank you all. Have a good one. Bye.
Thank you.